Well, I'm Paul Meller. I work for the Economic and Social Research Council, and I'm the lead for data and resources there. As such, I've got oversight of a lot of our key data investments, like the UK Data Service, but also more recently our investments in big data. So the Administrative Data Research Network, our business and local government data research centres, one of which is represented here today. So I've got a real big interest in this conference, mainly because the investments that we've been making, a large part of that is all about what can data for research do in terms of informing policy and practice. But from my impressions of today, I think it's been very useful. I think there's been nothing so far that's sort of really startled me as a brand new concept or a new thing that's been pushed forward. That said, I think it's a very useful way of getting a lot of people, very relevant people from a lot of different organisations together in the same place talking about what are some really, really fundamental issues, which is all of this investment that we've been making in big data, all of these different initiatives and activities. What does it mean in terms of actually applying it to policy and practice? What are we actually going to do with all of this investment now, and what are the barriers, what are the challenges, what are the opportunities? So I think it's very useful from that point of view. In terms of outcomes from the conference, I think one of the big things will be like-minded people getting together as a group, talking about some of the issues that we're all talking about individually within our organisations or in smaller groups, and actually starting to think more practically about, if we've been making these investments, a lot of us are undertaking activities or research in lots of different areas. Government organisations are very interested in the potential of big data. How do we join all of these things up? How do we make sure, from my point of view in particular, that the research, that the data infrastructure that's been developed has an impact on policy and practice? I think the network that's created here today could become a virtual network that could really help push this forward. And from a glance down all of the attendee list, there are most of the key organisations you would expect to see at this sort of event, and right across civil society organisations, obviously academics and institutions, but also government organisations, the Home Office, Office for National Statistics. So you've got all the right people. I suppose one function that we could think about, and be good for maybe the conference organisers to think about a little bit more, is how do we make sure that all those people have shown an interest and come along to this event maintain that interest and maintain those contacts, whether that's by sharing of contact details, information, holding a follow-up. It's lots of different ideas.